Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Cameron McCullough, and I help people get their nutrition and get their healthiness back within their body, since this is what we live in on this physical realm we call Earth. Okay, so we can see who we truly are and we can feel who we truly are, like what the Bible say, made in the image of God. Okay, but we tend to get away from that when we do things of this world, because we know this world is controlled by the devil. Okay, so in this video, how I'm going to help you with is giving you some perspective about avoiding metabolic diseases. Okay, things like, the main one I want to hit on is high blood pressure. Okay, and we're gonna do this and drive at the same time. All right, gotta let my car warm up. We about the same age, you know what I'm saying? Just gave it a nice little car wash. But the main thing, and before I even talk about anything when it comes to that, y'all can go look at my blood pressure. I put a picture of it when I took it at Walmart. All right, so mine was like 114 systolic, and then that bottom number is diastolic, and that was like 60 something. Okay, but y'all can see it. So I know what I'm talking about. The main thing you want to look for, or when it comes to your body, is watching your sodium and what type of salt you having in your food. Okay, I don't know why for the life of y'all, why y'all just carelessly eat anything and everything. Okay, and you feed your children that way. So I got a question to ask y'all: why do y'all do that? Like, I really want to know, why do y'all do that when you know it's pretty common knowledge to know that too much sodium is bad on the human body. Okay, even when you sweat, like, say, like when I eat too much sodium, and this happened with you guys too as well. You eat too much sodium, and then you go and do a physical exercise that involves sweating, and then after that sweat cools, you have a whole bunch of salt on your person. Okay, that is not normal. The body excretes all that salt out of the system for a reason. Okay, and then that salt starts to itch on your skin. It starts to itch on your scalp, because your scalp is sweating it as well. All right, so our body is always showing us signs that something is not healthy. Okay, so just watch out for those signs. That's one way to tell if your sodium is too high. You can also do blood work. All right, gone are the days where you need a doctor. You need to go through a doctor to get blood work. You can go to places like Quest Labs and things. They be having them at the Walmarts around here, and you can go in there and get blood work done, and then you can see where your levels are. Getting blood work on your body is synonymous to taking your car in to the car shop, and then they put the little doggle into the OBD port, and then you're looking at everything in the numbers, okay, to see how everything is running internally. All right, so sodium, too much of it is gonna increase your likelihood to get high blood pressure. All right, you guys. So that's why when y'all see me cooking, I don't put a whole bunch of seasonings on there. And plus, I like the actual taste of the food. And the other thing is the type of salt. So I use sea salt, pretty much. And they also got brands of sea salt, but I mean, it's not all that involved that you got to get into it. Just use a little bit of salt. Like, make sure it's some type of real salt. Sea salt, Himalayan Celtic seas, you know what I'm saying? But don't go spend $12 on some damn salt, okay? So the type of salt, don't be putting salt that has a whole bunch of other things in it, anti-caking stuff. What else? Bleached salt. Just don't do none of that stuff. Don't put none of that stuff in your body, okay? The third thing, and this is probably one of the most important things that I notice people do not do, is not get enough potassium, okay? A lot of y'all for some reason be talking about, well, I don't eat that much meat anyway, so I gotta get it out of my diet. I don't do that much anyway. That's part of the problem. Meat has pretty much everything that we need for a complete diet, okay? Vitamins, minerals, hydration if you eat it raw, okay? But if you eat it cooked, like most people do, all you gotta do is drink it with some water. Boom, you good. Protein, fats, okay? It has all those things, you guys. All those things. And the other, within the minerals, it has potassium. A lot of y'all only think when it comes to potassium, you think of a damn banana. Okay, but bananas got a lot of fructose. Fructose can mess up a lot of people in their digestive system. So, if you can't do bananas, you got avocados. Okay? There's so many other things. Milk, raw dairy. Raw dairy has a lot of potassium. So that's the type of things that I intake. Tomatoes, fruit with low fructose levels. Those type of things add potassium into your bloodstream, because your cells open up to receive nutrients through what's called the sodium-potassium pump. Okay? So you need both. Okay? You just don't need as much sodium as what you've been taking, because everything has a whole bunch of salt in it, because that's what they use to manipulate your taste buds to keep coming back so they can make some more money. Okay? But your potassium needs to be like, if you're getting 1,000 milligrams of sodium, then your potassium needs to be at least 3,000 milligrams. At least. You need to make sure you're getting more potassium than your sodium. Alright, that's probably one of the most important things, and making sure that you're getting vitamin K2, because it'll help with your blood vessels not becoming calcified from the lack thereof. Alright, so those are pretty much the most important things that I do personally to keep my blood pressure below the normal what they recommend, because they always talking about 120/80, but I'm walking around blood beats per minute as far as my heart. It's always been around 60. Okay, for most people they say it's 60 to 80. I've even saw some 80 to 100. Okay, but mine is always on the lower end because I'm active. But even if I'm not as active, my stuff don't start to go up. Alright, that's because of my diet. Remember that video I made, you guys? If y'all need to go see it, go and watch it. Dietary standards. It's the basis to everything. Alright? So, I don't have to, spend a whole bunch of money on supplements, take a whole bunch of statins and medications from a doctor to manage my blood pressure. It's all managed through God, and it's managed by my dietary intake. Okay? So if I can do it, I'm a natural human being just like you. So that means you can do it too. Alright? I'm going to go ahead and let y'all get to it. And go ahead and fix that area of y'all life so y'all ain't got to end up like Doja Cat selling your soul, talking about how much you like to play with the devil and everything. So if you want to stop getting lied to about weight loss, nutrition,
anything about it. Remember to hit that like button down beneath this video. Go purchase the course if you want it all in an organized fashion so you ain't gotta look all over my channel for the information. Or if you don't want to do that, go ahead and watch another video on my channel. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell.